What's up, you guys? It is day 2. I am so excited. Today we are doing a get ready with me chit chat raw talk. It is the 20th. I got 4 more days to my birthday. That means 4 more posts that you're gonna get back to back. This is day 2. 4 more days, and you're just gonna see what happens leading up to my birthday. So right now we're about to get ready. We about to do my makeup. Excuse the gown, but it's so comfortable, and it's pink, and it's cheetah, and my mama gave it to me, so period. So if you see me not really looking at the cameras, because I'm looking at the mirror to do my makeup. Today we're going for like a gray. We just don't do a bold look today. A gray and black look though, because the wig that I have on is faded from gray to black with like a tint of blue. I was in a rush, so it was kind of supposed to be a black wig, but I was in a rush, so it turned out gray to black. So we just gonna make it work. And yeah, so all right, I am back. Sorry for that. I had to answer the call because we're talking about my birthday, and I had to make some last minute changes due for certain reasons, so I had to make some changes. So that's why everything's kind of like last minute right now, but we gonna make it work. But I'm excited for my birthday. I honestly, the best birthday I've ever had, like that I've actually planned by myself, well, like with the girls, but like my idea was when I went to Chicago of 2020, and it was during COVID, but we still wanted to be outside. I mean, yeah, kind of stupid, but we didn't come back with anything. You feel me? Because your girl prayed, and I knew my mama prayed, and I knew my aunties prayed. So yeah, we was outside. So when I say we was outside, y'all, for real, we left the Airbnb at like 7, 8, didn't get back 24 hours later till like 7, 8 a.m. that morning. I'm the type of person that's like very friendly, so I don't mind like having conversations with somebody that I do not know, or just starting one just to figure out different locations to go to. We was in Chicago, so we was downtown, well, kind of downtown Chicago, like towards the end of Chicago, of downtown, more towards the city area. And we was just getting lunch. It was our first time getting dressed, showered, fresh from the road and everything. And I saw this guy, some little dreadhead, and I was like, hey, I was sitting in the passenger seat. I was like, hey, do you know some places or something? It's my birthday weekend. Do you know some places or something we can like kick it to, or like happening? He was like, well, it's cold, so ain't really much going on. I mean, people be at the beach and like the lake and stuff. He named off a lot of stuff. I may not have the exact words, but I remember the conversation. He named off like something with the boat yard or some type of parking lot or whatever. So he was like, cool. So we exchanged contacts and everything. Well, I didn't get his number. Somebody else got his number. And the truck that we was in for my birthday, it had tinted windows, so you could not see in the back. He thought it was only us two in the front, me and my bestie. So once we rolled down the windows, everybody started talking. He was like, dang, I didn't know all y'all was back there. And we had like a really good conversation, and we end up going to the location where he said it was popping at, and it was popping. It was just like a parking lot full of cars, everybody outside just like chilling in their own vibe, playing music. They was drinking, they was smoking. It was my birthday. We was outside, so I was with the vibe. But it was like they knew we wasn't there. You can tell it was, since it was like, I don't know what day it was, Friday or something. It was a Friday, I think. Friday or Thursday. It was a Thursday, maybe. They knew we wasn't from there. Like everybody, like the normals that go there normally, they knew we wasn't from there. So when we all got out, we all was popping. Me, Lilo, Kayri, Danielle, Tanisha, and Kayla. We all was popping with our outfits. We feeling ourselves. We in a whole new town. We foreign to y'all. Y'all don't know us. Y'all know us. Y'all don't know us. So we feeling real good. we got out, it was like all eyes on us. Like, all eyes on me. Tupac, period, R.I.P. But for real, when we got out, everybody was looking. We found him or whatever, but we end up meeting some new guys that was there. They was just more friendlier. They was more open. They was more they gave us more options on what to do in the city during COVID. It was their city. We kicked it with them. Like, yes, I know y'all probably like, that's crazy. Y'all kicked it with some random niggas y'all didn't know. They could have. We was outside. So we met some other guys and just vibed. Like, and you can tell they had their head on right. They wasn't no thug niggas. They wasn't no just trying to get it in niggas. Excuse my word. They was decent men. That's what I'm trying to say. They was decent men. And we told them while we was there, they was like, oh, happy birthday, da 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 da. And I'm like, thanks. And it was like, y'all rolling like that? Presidential? It was like, yeah. So that even made them feel like, oh, these ain't no girls you can just talk to any kind of way. Like, they knew we was about our stuff. Just by the car we was driving, the way we was carrying our stuff, and how we dressed. Because females that was out there in Chicago looking at us when we pulled up, boobs out, chest out, the glasses that they look like they got from the hair store. But don't get me wrong, them glasses at the hair store be popping. It was just the certain ones that they chose to pick that you know they got them from the hair store. You feel me? So it look a little ratchet. But we pulled up, we popped up, and they like, we just vibing. Like, we trying to figure out what to do after this. So I don't honestly remember what we did after that. Oh, yes I do. We went to the bowling alley, and the bowling alley was cracking. I didn't bowl at the time. Now I do. Me and my boyfriend, we bowl now, so it's really fun. I didn't bowl at the time. They was so nice. They paid for drinks and everything. It was just a vibe. And then it was like, what y'all doing tomorrow? And we had plans for the next day. The next day was my actual birthday, I think. So they was like, pull up on us. My cousin performing. So I had all the girls, excuse me, wear little black dresses while I was in blue and gold. They can choose to wear black and gold, like black dress with silver, with gold jewelry or silver jewelry. But I wore blue bodysuit with gold rhinestones on it, and did my eyeshadow and stuff to match it. And it was just a vibe, you feel me? Y'all probably like, she doing the same thing on that eye for the last 5 minutes. I am. Y'all, I'm kind of pissed because I don't know where my video stopped at, and I was just talking. Anyways, we met some guys in Chicago for my birthday, and it was a vibe. And still to this day, we follow them on like social media and stuff. Well, I do. I know some of my female friends do, like on Instagram and Snapchat. And they was really cool. Like, we really had the time of our lives there. Like, can go back and plan a birthday again there and invite them. They was just a vibe, and they was like, they low-key was protective over us. They really was, because we would want to go places or to ask, could we go here or there, or should we go there, and they'd be like, no, don't go there. And we didn't listen because it wasn't our city. So I wanted to go to a strip club. It was called Oceans in Chicago, and it was way on the other side of the town. It was a 45-minute drive from where our Airbnb was. So we was like, who doing this drive? I don't honestly remember who did the drive, but yeah, I don't remember who did the drive, but we got there. I think it was Kyrie. We did the drive, and we get there, and we see why. Like, I called and everything, and my silly butt, I didn't eat before I started drinking. So y'all, I did not eat before I started drinking. This was back in 2020, man. And they was like, you need to eat. And I'm like, no, I'm good. I already ate this. I got my leftovers, da 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 da. I was just really excited. So my adrenaline was high. They had ate like some I don't know what you call them, babria tacos. It was, you can tell it was fire because they was chumping it down without talking. But some burrito tacos. I know my eyeshadow looking a little weird, but trust the process. And I was like, no, I'm so excited. I'm ready to get back to the Airbnb and get dressed. Plus, while they was eating, I was making the phone call for the strip club, making sure when we get there, all I gotta do is pay this much, and me and my girls are good, and we got our own VIP section. Because on the pictures, it's called Oceans for a reason. Soon as you come, it's a big white building. Soon as you come in, it's what do you call it? Water on the floor. The entrance is where you pay to get in, security, blah, 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 ATM to the left. Water on the floor. It was just so dope. Like it looked like an aquarium, a strip club aquarium inside with VIP sections. It was so dope from the pictures and what I saw from when I walked in. We get there, I'm thinking I only got to pay, what, $400 for our VIP section, a bottle, and all of us to get in. I'm like, cool, bet, that's easy. We get there, plus another $350. What are y'all doing? $800. I was about to pay $800 for a VIP section, and really didn't even get none of the service. Still have one bottle. When I say they was taxing like a mug, and then we called them and was like, where y'all at? I'm so irritated right now. We was like, we told y'all not to go there. We know they be waxing. Don't nobody really go there unless they really about to pay all that money for nothing. So when we was all leaving, the girls in their black dresses and I'm in my blue, and we get in this luxury presidential truck, it was like some sugar daddy Hispanics that was walking in, coming from a white Mercedes-Benz truck with a white suit jacket and black pants on. I remember because that was the main person I was looking at. So, excuse me, he was like maybe 50, but looked good, like 30, maybe 40. He was like, where are you guys going? I don't remember how I responded. I honestly don't think I did respond because I was so upset that we drove 45 minutes to get over there, and then I got to pay an extra $350, $400. And then when I got in the car, I'm like, dang, we should have finessed and went in there with them. You can tell they got their own VIP section, or they regulars, or got money. But then I was like, no, it's worth we just go ahead and go over there. So we went back to downtown, the city, or where we was, and saw the guys that we kicked it with the night before. They was like, we told y'all was about to pay all that money. Then I was like, dang, we told y'all not to go over there. So we get to where they was, which was like a little club, and the guy was performing. So I was already interested in what was going to happen because it was like local artists performing. I'm into that stuff. And I can't do both, talk and do makeup, because I would have been done. But I'm going to try to sum this up so I can finish and fast forward this. So we get there and I think the first round was on them. Like, they all bought us shots. It was brown liquor. We don't know what liquor it was. To this day, we like, man, what liquor was that? That mug got us lit. We don't know what liquor it was. It was brown, of course. And when I say we was just literally just throwing them back. And me, I was throwing back 2 at a time because it was my birthday. And I'm all remember, I didn't eat. So all this is going on with me not eating. Plus, I was still kind of irritated because I wanted to really go to that strip club. And I was looking cute. And I didn't feel like being in no little club that was not packed, but that was worth it. So, after the club, before we even left, y'all, the guy that was performing, he sung Happy Birthday to me in front of everybody. When I say I was like feeling so special, I was literally like this when he was singing to me. He sung Happy Birthday to me, and it was sweet. But what I did not like, his breath was sour. Oh my gosh. It was like he drank some orange juice, then had a glass of milk, maybe had a bite or a lick or two from an onion peel, it was just all over the place. So that's why I was doing this, but still trying to act surprised, because I was surprised and shy at the same time, but really covering my breath because his breath is funky and he was this close to me singing with the mic while everybody cameras and flashlights is on me. But it was so sweet outside of his breath being funky. After we left, we was the whole vibe of the club. Why did the whole club follow us? Why did the whole club follow us? Talking about, what y'all doing? Let's go downtown. Let's kick it. So we driving. The people that's in front of us is the two cars that we was with. The guys that we met. It was two cars from them. They was in front, so we following them. We look back. We like, man, y'all, we got a whole train of cars behind us following us from the club. I was like, no, we don't. They're just in traffic like us. I look back. It's the same dude and his crew and his female friends that was singing to me and bought us shots and stuff. I'm like, yo, we really lit right now. Like, we outside. The girls was with it. They with it, I'm with it. Because I didn't want them to feel uncomfortable. I wasn't uncomfortable. It's my birthday. Hey, I was down. I was out of town. I was ready to, hey, turn up. So we get downtown to the Trump building, which was odd. Like, we kicking it in front of the Trump building downtown. I end up, okay, yeah, we're just gonna skip that part. We was just outside that night. We went to go get some food. I really don't remember nothing because by this time I'm crying. I wanted to sit in the back seat. The lights and everything was blinding me like it was a stadium field. I couldn't see nothing. I was crying. I was hungry. They had to give me some electric lights. One of the guys was feeding me fries. Then once one of the, oh my gosh, y'all, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did all this. The next morning they was like, Jasmine, you was toe up, like, oh my gosh. But we glad, I'm so glad we made it home back to the Airbnb because we needed that rest. We didn't get up till probably about 3 or 4 that morning because 3 or 4 that afternoon because we got up at, we got back in at like 7, 8 that morning. And that's when the owner of the Airbnb, y'all just getting in, he was like, wow, you girls had a great night. We was like, yeah. We was all tired, lashes everywhere, makeup not on, for real, wigs pushed up and stuff. We was all over the place. People was sleeping on their necks like this. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that was a lit night. But I said all that because that was one of the best birthdays ever. So hopefully I pray that this birthday is still lit and y'all also enjoy it by just watching the vlog and everything. But we gonna go ahead and do this look, finish it, and do the rest. So that's it. Okay, now that I'm all dressed, we're gonna do this purse because it gives off a blue silver illusion. That's exactly what I'm going for. With these shoes that give off the same illusion.